What's up to my Fergus family? Thanks for tuning in to the channel Sense by ATL Corey. Today's review is going to be about my best Blue Talisman colognes that I have and how I would rank them. So, without further ado, let's get ready to get into it. At the first one, we are going to start out with Afnan's Turathi Electric. Now, I love Afnan's Turathi Electric. That's a sprayer. It's pretty good. Ain't pressurized. I wish it was pressurized, but it's not. Very, very good. And I want you to take a look at the dent that I have put into this one. And I'll tell you in a second why this dent is in this one like this one. Now, I do wear this one a lot, an awful lot. It's my most reach for Blue Talisman inspired cologne. All right, have the notes written right here. Now, Turathi Electric is more of a fruity, powdery, musky, aquatic type of DNA from the Blue Talisman line. The notes in this are pear, mandarin orange, pink grapefruit, bergamot, orange blossom, apple, cedarwood, musk, and amber and vanilla. Now, the seasons that I would wear this one would be primarily more in the summertime. And I would wear it in the spring as well, just depending on, if it's a cold spring, I don't think that this one would really cut through cold weather too good. Now, the settings that this would be perfect for is a good date night type of setting, Netflix and chill. And I also think that this would be a good signature scent as well. Now, the longevity on this one is not as good. You'll get about 4 to 5 hours out of this one. And I do about 10 to 12 sprays with this one. Now, this is more for all age groups, I think. I think that my younger crowd would enjoy this one. And I also think that my older crowd would enjoy this one. It's just perfect. It's a nice blend. The only thing that I hate about it is just it doesn't perform as well. And that's why I have the dent in this one. Say if I'm going to the store and I want to smell like that Blue Talisman DNA, but I don't want it to last as long, I'll go with this one because I know it's not going to stay on my skin that long. On my skin, I'm going to get, 2 to 3 hours. On clothes, I can get 4 to 5 hours. But, that's why you see this one, the big dent in it. Would I buy an extra bottle of this? Yes, I would. Now, if anyone from Afnan is listening or looking at this review, I think for 2026, you guys should reformulate this and come out with a Turathi Electric Elixir and just make it more stronger. And I think you guys will have a hit on your hands. If you just reformulate it, tweak it a little bit, and make it stronger, this one would be good. Now, I'm going to rank these after I get through, describing, what seasons and everything, longevity on them. I will be doing a ranking, letting you guys know which one I think is the best. So just give me 1 second. Let's get to the next one. Up next, we have Lattafa's Art of the Universe. All right, well, Art of the Universe. This one right here, this is a sprayer. It's about the same as the Turathi Electric. Now, this one I more save for my special occasions. I love this one. And this one is more of a fruity citrusy, fresh type of take on the Blue Talisman DNA. So the notes in this one are mandarin, grapefruit, mandarin, ginger, bergamot, mint, pear, orange blossom, musk, amber, and cedar. Now, I think that's the difference between these two. This one, the Turathi Electric doesn't have ginger and it doesn't have mint in it. And that may be what is making this one last so much longer. Now, the seasons that this one will be good for will be early spring when it's cold, and it will be good for summertime. This would also be a good date night type of a scent. And it would be a good clubbing scent as well because of the longevity that you get out of this one. Now, I can get anywhere from 8 to 12 hours plus out of this one. Very, very good performance on this one, depending on how many sprays you do. Now, I can do anywhere from 6 to 10 sprays with this one, and I can kick it up sometime. And this one, I think, would be more, I think the younger crowd would reach for this one a little more because it's more fruity, it's more sweet, it's just more playful. But at the same time, I still think my older crowd could rock this one. Everybody have different, different tastes. So this one could easily fit with someone that's older that like that sweeter take on it, you know. But I just think more people would gravitate, more of the younger crowd will gravitate to this one a little more because of the sweetfulness and the playfulness of it. But this one is Lattafa's Art of the Universe. All right, now last we have Khadlaj Opulence. I did a review on this one about 2 days ago, and I really, really like this one. This is a sprayer, and that's what I was saying about the sprayers with Arabia Prestige. If they can do it, or should I say the atomizers, if they can have pressurized atomizers, I think that everybody, Lattafa, Afnan, they can switch over to the, pressurized atomizers. Now, with Khadlaj Opulence, this is more of a sweet, fruity, powdery leather, woody type of fragrance. Although the woody notes, the leather notes, is not listed in the breakdown of the notes in the fragrance, I still get a leathery type of feel out of this one. It's just I can clearly get a leather feel or leather smell out of it, but it's not listed in it. Now, the notes on this is pear, bergamot, ginger, orange blossom, jasmine, woody notes, vanilla, musk, and amber. Now, the seasons that this would be good for would be more for the winter and early spring. So it's more for colder weather, in my opinion. I would do about 8 to 10 sprays with this one. And this is more of the settings that this would be good for would be more for an outdoor type of setting. Or if you're in a workspace that's like a big warehouse, I think that this would be good, big open warehouse. I also think that this would be a good club and scent too as well. If you're in a club and you're sweating and you need this to stick around, this one would do that. Now I get about 6 to 8 hours out of this one. It is fairly new, so I do think that that will increase a little more if I spray it and get air into the bottle. I do think that this one would get a little stronger. And this one I think would be more for the older crowd because of the leather note. I don't really, and leather sometimes turns the younger crowd off. So, if you don't like, that sweetie aspect of the first two, this one will be perfect for you because it makes it more mature. Okay. So, with that being said, let's get into the ranking. At the third spot, I would have to say I would give it to Turathi Electric. Even though this is a gorgeous scent, it's the performance that knocks this one down, in my opinion. Because at least we would like to get anywhere from, 6 to 8 hours of performance out of a fragrance. You don't want to spend money on a fragrance and then, you spray it on and you go out the door 2 hours later, you don't have any doggone thing. Or you have to do 10 to 12 sprays and you run through it quicker. That's not how you want to spend your money. But that is the only reason that this one came in at the third spot is because of the performance. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Afnan just need to remix it and, do a little different with it. Okay. At the second spot, we have Khadlaj Opulence. Now, while this one is my favorite, I like it because of the leather note. I am a little older, so this one appeals to me a little more. But I think more people would gravitate away from this one because of that leather note. So that's why it falls into the second spot. Good performance and everything. It's not as playful. It's more masculine. Um, so yeah, this is why this one came in at the second spot. But I love it though. All right, and at the first spot we have Art of the Universe. Now the Art of the Universe got it because I think more people would gravitate to this one. So it would be for the younger crowd. It would be for the older crowd. You can also wear this one in the summertime, the springtime, and the cold. Whether you may try to rock this one, it may do good for you. And the performance on this is top notch. It's beating out this one right now. And the cost of it is also cheaper than these two. So, that's a no-brainer. Cost less, better performance. You can pretty much try to wear this one year round. And it's more of a safe blind buy. If you've gotten your nose on the Blue Talisman and you want to get close to that, this one would be more of a safe blind buy and you would get good performance out of it. Well, this is how I would rank these. Thanks for tuning in to the channel. Sent by ATL Corey. When you get a chance, check these out.